Hello everyone and welcome back to today's video. So today we are furnishing a flat because I wanted to do something a little different this week, and we are in, I think it's Grimm's Quarry, I can't remember. It's where there is Pinecrest Apartments, and I thought I would limit myself in the fact of that I could not change the flooring, I could not change where the walls were, and I could not change some of the fittings, like the plumbing and the stove and everything. So we are working with that. So we're going to start off in the kitchen dining area. So this house is, well, this flat is for 3 Sims. So we have 2 adults and a child, because these flats are very, very small compared to most of the other builds and places that the Sims normally make. So it was quite a challenge, and it's a little bit of an odd shape as well, because I didn't realise the front door was to our left. I thought it was through the bathroom. So when you see me put the umbrellas and the coat stand and stuff near the toilet door, then that is why, because I presumed that the Sims didn't have to go outside on the balcony to get into their own flat. So it's very strange. But anyway, we're working with it. We have the sofa and we have a little chair as well to go with it. So we've got I think 3 Sims can fit on that sofa anyway, but it's a bit of a long, narrow space. The only thing I did change before actually starting to furnish this build was the wallpaper, because who on earth has a wooden, basic tiled flooring, walls everywhere? You might have one feature wall, but normally if you've got a rented flat or something like that, normally all your walls are white. So I was like, I have to change this. So I went in and just put the base game white wallpaper up. So we have that about the place, and then a few walls that are not white as well, just to keep in with everything. So we're going for quite a blue theme in here, in all the bedrooms, and using a lot of the tiny living stuff in here as well, because it is a tiny space and Sim stuff is very big compared to it. I even had to push the TV into the wall slightly, so it's a little bit cheaty, but I think it works. And we have a lot of plants as well, because I wanted to make sure the space had some sort of organicness to it, a little bit of life, because sometimes in places like this they can be very, because you've got a very small space, it can get quite sterile stuff. So I thought it'd be important to put quite a lot of plants in, especially on the metal shelving area that we've got there. So lots and lots of plants and pictures as well, because the window placement in this apartment is actually atrocious. So it was a little bit challenging, especially when we get into the master bedroom, where it's just why is there a random square window and a random long window? It means you can't do literally anything in it. So it's a little bit challenging. So here's where I put in a load of plants, because I was we need to make it green. It's supposed to be eco. Got a little bit eco bits and pieces about the place. And this is where I keep thinking that's the front door, and then when I actually get into the bathroom, I was just wait, what what is happening in this place? We do have a bookshelf up there with our little stack of books, and we have a desk in the master bedroom as well. So there is a computer that you can use, and we also, I think we have all the basic bits that you need to have a nice functioning flat. I also don't want to make it look as though nobody lived in here as well. This is a proper lived in place, so it looks as though Sims actually live here, and not as though it's a new rental ready for someone to move in. Also, I don't get why you can't put stuff outside the flat either. It seemed a little bit strange to me, but there we go. So in the big back bedroom, this is our master bedroom, and we're going to put in just a classic Seasons bed, and we also have the wonderful wallpaper in here as well. And it was a challenge to get like the dressers and everything in here, just because of it's quite narrow for Sims, and my voice is slowly gonna die in this video because I have had a something I don't know yet and waiting to find out, so that's been fun. And I've not left the house in like how many days now? I think it's like would be 4 or 5, so that's fun. But that is something. So we're putting in stuff, and this is where I realised, like, oh my god, everything is huge. Like even the tiny living stuff is too big. So when I like put the chair in, I was like, no one can get in the bed there, so I had to turn it to the side. And then on the opposite wall, where we've got the massive dresser at the moment, I actually put in 2 dressers. We have a Discover University, like IKEA looking one, and then we have a Parenthood one, because I actually managed to get them to match with the wood tone, with the like light wood that we've got going on in here. So it kind of fits together, especially as we've got the white drawers as well. They sort of look the same, and I thought it'd be quite nice to like put them as though they're like fitted in. I did squish that one a little bit into the wall because it's got the weird extra lip at the on the top, which is a bit odd. And I actually put some of the hanging like jumpers and coats and stuff between the window, like either side of the window, to make it look as though they've got like more built-in like hanging space, because obviously drawers are alright, but you need some sort of hanging space. And we've got put some of the a shoe rack in here as well, and we have a little bench that you can put some stuff on, because it needed something on this wall, and because it was so plain. So I was like, let's put a little wooden bench so you can like put stuff, get ready, put your shoes on and stuff like that. So we have that there, and then we just put, I think we only got 3 paintings in here, just to bring some extra little something into the bedroom. And the kids' bedroom is a lot more brighter, and went a little bit more to town in that bedroom. But this is quite like neutral and calm and stuff, so it's quite nice for sleeping in. And obviously the square rug actually fits quite nicely in this bedroom, and we have lots and lots of detail as well in here. And they also announced the new Star Wars pack, which I'm a little bit excited for, if we actually get to play as dark side characters. I have to see before I buy it though, because if you can play as a bad guy, then yes, I'm buying it and being evil. I'll do a let's play, because I need to be evil at some point. All my let's plays are sort of like taking stuff to a little bit of a different direction, like trying to make everything industrial and stuff in the eco one. So we have to be dark side, because it's always more fun. The dark side is more fun. And Darth Vader, which we have like Star Wars costumes and stuff, so we find it's funny how that all fits in and stuff. But Star Wars Land is somewhere that I would love to go, so I'm slightly excited. I want to see what, like, because normally they bring something out before Christmas as well, so it'd be interesting to see what the next big thing is going to be. And I also use another like basket thing with the little blanket that hangs over, because I thought if it got a little bit cold, a little bit chilly like it is doing, because it is now spooky season officially, and we must all get our pumpkins and pumpkin spice lattes and not Christmas decorations, but soon Halloween decorations out and stuff. now it is autumn, so we have to get in the mood for that. And this is our kids' bedroom, so it's going to use a lot of tiny living stuff because it's a small room. But it actually turned out being like more spacious, I suppose, because I didn't have to fit as much stuff in, and they didn't need they don't need as much. Kids don't need as much. They only need like toy stuff. I actually put a TV in here, like an old school one as well, just so they have like a little bit more space to themselves. And we have a bookshelf as well, one of the IKEA looking ones that I scaled down because it's so big. It's so big and it doesn't fit in a tiny space like this. I also used a lot of the posters that had the like pin tags in, so it could save space, like as though you'd have to take them down, like you couldn't nail anything into the wall or anything because you don't own it. So we have that. It's also wanted to make it blue and orange because that was the colour scheme of the beds, so we've got a lot of blue and orange stuff in here, which is the first colour I picked, and I was just like, Jesus, that's bright. So blue it was, and it kind of balances out the room, it being blue. So we all have like the pin tack posters and the sellotape ones as well. I tried to throw in like a few toys here and there, but it's a tiny room, so it's like can't really do that. This is where I decided to take the bag off because I wanted to use that clutter item of like stuff being thrown on the floor. So I was like, what can I put instead? Obviously remembered to put a kid's light in because I always forget. And then I was like, this is where I put the like old TV that they might have had from like the old house. And then in the bathroom I didn't change anything except for adding some shelves on the other side because I don't know why, it's supposed to be like a basic flat and they've got those horrendous bathroom set that we got in this pack. So all I did was put in some shelves and some plants and a little seat and stuff just to make it look as though it looks a little bit nicer, a little bit more thought about as well. This is where I realised like, what? How did I get in? Because I thought the outside space was actually a balcony. I'm so tired. So tired, and I've literally been doing like nothing except watching Netflix and YouTube because that's what you do when you're stuck inside and you can't do it. Actually, haven't been doing just nothing. I have been building in The Sims and exercising when I can because that is important. Otherwise it's going to be a bad time. And we're just putting a few plants, and I put these tiny living bathroom wall decoration that I love in here as well, like underneath, and then I move one of the towel racks, and I can slowly hear my voice like getting worse and worse through this video, so it's my super sexy voice. And you can't imagine having to do Zoom calls with this beautiful voice for the last, that was it, no, I didn't do any Wednesday. So it's like 2 days of this and some more to come this week. Because everyone loves listening to this. It means I don't have to go into work though. So, because I've been in 3 times. It wasn't too bad, but obviously can't go in now. Skiving off work for necessary reasons. And we've also got a little planter as well. I thought a little seat under here would be quite cute just to put like your bits and pieces on if you get ready. And then we're going to do a tour because I thought it's such a small space. We got screenshots as well, but having a tour and actually seeing how the space works is not bad. So I hope the Sims can prepare stuff on that. I never know how to upload flats on the gallery, so I don't think I'll upload this, but you kind of get the gist of what it is. You can sit there and watch TV while you eat as well, which is a nice thing. We've got that little half wall as well to like define the space a bit better between the kitchen and the living room. It means we can also butt the sofa up against there as well. And then our plant wall, which I love. I do love a good plant wall. And into the bathroom, you can see the little like thing we've added to the shelves and stuff, which kind of adds something a little bit nice to the bathroom, makes it a little bit more unique. And I've got those ugly grey things. Why did they do this to us? Why? And then we've got the kids' bedroom, which is super bright, a little bit depressing with the small window, but what can you do? And that is our lovely kids' bedroom. There's an orange, and then into our master bedroom. You can see it kind of looks like a little bit of an organized mess, but it kind of gives a little bit character to the Sims and stuff. So this is, I think, oh, and you can replace the laundry basket with a proper laundry stuff if you wanted to. And that is our flat. We'll jump into some screenshots as well, which kind of gives you the overview of everything and some a little bit more detailed still images that aren't flashing everywhere. So I hope you enjoyed this build. If you did, feel free to give it a like, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye.